Billions of dollars worth of Russian assets are being held in Europe. Some belongs to the Russian state, some to individuals and companies. EU leaders want to start using it to help Ukraine.
There's a strong support to use, at the moment, being the windfall profits or proceeds of the immobilized assets for military purposes for Ukraine. And I told the leaders that if we are swift now in concluding the proposal, we could disburse the first billion on the 1st of July already.
Not everyone is so keen, and Europe's banks who hold the assets worry about the legality. The Kremlin was happy to highlight that on Friday. The legal department of any bank understands the catastrophic consequences of such actions to expropriate assets, both for the bank, for the country as a whole, and for the European economy. EU leaders have agreed in principle to go ahead, but not yet. Another idea is to raise borrowing for the war effort with new EU bonds. That would mean shared debt across all 27 member states, and the so-called frugal countries, like Germany and the Netherlands, never liked that idea. No agreement on that yet. On Friday, the EU Commission did agree to impose tariffs on imports of Russian and Belarusian grain and cereals. Despite the war, they're still being imported, more than 4 million tonnes in 2023. From now, there'll be a tariff of $100 a tonne on wheat, an attempt to squeeze profits, which Moscow could use for its war effort. The Kremlin said it would find other markets. EU leaders agree that Ukraine needs more money, but they can't yet agree on how to raise it. When President Volodymyr Zelensky joined them remotely on Thursday, he left them in no doubt about the urgency of his needs. And mass missile strikes against his country's infrastructure overnight will have underlined that. The question is, will it speed up Europe's response? Simon McGregor-Wood, TRT World, Brussels.